everyone, it's Miss Portelli here. This week for shared reading, we're going to be reading the story Bernard Was a Bikie by Val Marshall. So I want you to have a look at the front cover and I want you to tell me what you think the story might be about. I wonder if you're looking at the pictures and looking at the title. Let's start reading. Bernard was a bikie. Bernard was a bikie. Bernard was a bikie. He lived in Beagle Bay, and every time he rode his bike, the noise would last all day. Mr. Pepper was the grocer who often raised his fist. "He's mad, young Bernard, on that bike. I've only just been missed." He's not very happy, is he, Mr. Pepper? Miss Ribbon was the draper who sneezed when Bernard passed. Achoo! The dust he raised when riding left everyone aghast. Mr. Ruler was the teacher who always shook his head. "I don't know what we'll do with him," was all he ever said. Miss Pages kept the library in silence. She would stare at Bernard's bike, at Bernard's boots, and especially at Bernard's hair. Mr. Ginger the baker took exception to the bike. "The noise is far too loud," he said, "and the helmet looks a sight." Miss Gumdrop at the sweet shop could not believe her eyes when past her window Bernard shot, wearing goggles twice his size. Oh, his goggles are quite big on his face. You can see the dog chasing him. I wonder who's faster. Miss Bliss, who kept the pet shop, thought Bernard quite a stare. She liked the noise, she liked the bike, and she loved his curly hair. This is Miss Bliss over here. One day the pet shop, just wait till you hear this, Bernard zoomed past on his bike and blew Miss Bliss a kiss. Miss Bliss was so flustered and turned around to see her priceless Persian kittens escaping up the tree. Oh no, I wonder how she's going to get them down. Then who should roar around the shop but Bernard with a screech? Help me, Bernard," cried Miss Bliss. "My cats are out of reach." Bernard jumped on his bike and scaled the mighty tree. He rescued both the tiny cats. "A pleasure, ma'am," said he. Oh, how kind of Bernard. The town now looked at Bernard in quite a different way, since he had acted bravely and made Miss Bliss's day. Oh, we can see that Miss Ribbon and Mr. Pepper and Mr. Gingerbread and Mrs. Gumdrop and Mr. Ruler and Miss Pages and Miss Bliss are all waving to Bernard. I wonder what's going to happen next. They had to be a party. The whole town gathered there. They liked his bike, they liked his boots, and they loved his curly hair. They're so thankful for what Vernon had done for Miss Bliss. Oh, and Vernon's riding off with Miss Bliss. The end. Thank you for listening.